Hey everybody, this is Mr. McKee again with NOS-130. I wanted to go ahead and go over lesson 4, which is creating a network share. Um, I'm using the OVA file that I distributed out to everybody, but also you can do this through NetLabs. It's almost identical to this. The only thing, just understand this, the shares, the iSCSI, and I think the work folders, this isn't going to show up on your server manager, and this is pretty common until you actually create a share. So like say if you're outside of server manager, go to your desktop, go to new, just do share test 1. Alright, right click that, property, sharing, advanced sharing, share this folder, you can rename it. Alright, click OK. As soon as you do that, that just sets you up a share. You hit the refresh shares, and that's going to show up. Alright, but I'm going to go ahead and just stop sharing here. I'm going to delete this. Alright, so that's just a little caveat in the beginning before we get started. Alright, so shares. What we're going to do, we're using Server Manager. You can do this in PowerShell also, but right here, to create a file share, start the share new share wizard. Click that. We're going to do SMB. Alright, quick. Go to next. Make sure you're using the correct server, which we only have one server. So we'll just click next. Share name. Let's do share NOS-130 test. Something like that. Alright, local path to share, this is exactly where it's sharing it at. So it's on the hard drive, under the shares parent folder, and then the share NOS-130 test folder. Alright, and then if you wanted to remote to it from another computer, there it is right there. Alright, leave that the same, allow caching a share. You can encrypt the data if you want to do that. Alright, this shows you all the permissions. Alright, standard, whoever creates it has full control, administrators have full control, users more than likely they'll just have read and execute. They can read files, they can't change them. If there's some kind of executable program in there, they can execute that program. Alright, this gives you a confirmation page of what you're setting up. Alright, it's our server, local paths right here, share names right there, protocol SMB because it's on Windows. Alright, all these other options. Alright, you click create. It sets it up, creates a share, sets the share permissions. Click close. Alright, it is showing up right there. Alright, so if we go to File Manager, that's our path. So if we go here, shares, alright, there's our share right there. And if we wanted to put something new in there, like a new folder, test 1, alright, and so on. Put a bunch of folders in there. Folders, text documents, hello, 1, something like that. Alright, there's our share. So now we can share that with everybody else across the network. Just note that we're setting up a work group environment, not a Active Directory. So if we wanted to share that, they would have to have permissions. Alright, so permissions right here. What you'd have to do, probably the easiest way to do it, go up here, go to shares, alright, properties right there, security. You could, if you wanted to give everybody access, like you'd have to create a account for sharing, or give them access if they're coming from another computer. That's the only thing. If it's Active Directory, if they were Active Directory users, it's a little bit easier. But say if you like student, you'd have to have a student account here on this computer and a student account on the other computer, and be able to log in with the student account on this computer to access the information. And I'll show you guys that too. Just for right now though, just set up the share, show share permissions. If you do a screenshot of that right there and a screenshot of server manager, you should be good. So now the assignment for week 3, it says create a network share. That's our network share right there. Set appropriate access control list permissions. All right, there's your security permissions. Okay. Screenshot of that. Screenshot of the, let's see, permissions. So really a screenshot of that. Maybe a screenshot of this right here. And that's all you need to do. Just paste both those screenshots into a Word document and submit them in Moodle. All right, thanks for watching.